Still going. Making progress. Evil dies tonight. That's what it's about, man. I've only got 2 A10s left before we play A10 with all characters forever. We got the Necrobinder, we got the damn Silent, man. How deep does it go? I have a theory. My theory is that Stone Humidifier is actually awesome. My reasoning for the theory is that A, it's boring. Boring items tend to be good. B, max HP, insanely valuable on A10 when you have to fight 2 bosses. I actually think that this could be gas, man. You said it sucked like a week and a half ago? Well, yeah, I said a lot of shit when I was a baby that I don't stand by now either, bro. Modern problems require modern solutions type shit. Literally until 1 millisecond ago, though, I thought I was the Ironclad, even though I was talking about how important, or how we only have a couple more characters to beat the game with, and then we can play as whoever we want. Will you denounce Dragon Slayer Doppelganger? Nothing to denounce, young pup. Nothing to denounce. Xiao Peng Fu. Nothing to denounce, because I didn't write it. You got an issue with Dragon Slayer Doppelganger? Take it up with the writer/director/star, Michael A.L. Fox. That was just a paycheck for me. Let me get a blade dance first. Let me get a dagger spray. Low-key the most valuable card in the game. Let me get an expose. Will you still play this if you get A10 with all characters? Yes, it's the easily in the top 2 video games ever made, and it's not second. Another dagger spray, please. Run it back, man. Run it back. Look at this. Look at this. What about Rumbleverse? What about it? I did my part for Rumbleverse, man. You guys let me down as far as I'm concerned. Take another expose, man. Mega Bonk number 2, 100%. Mega Bonk number 2. One of the best games I've never played and certainly will never play, but it must be good because you guys are playing the shit out of it last year. And you're still playing it to this day, right? I definitely should have removed your fucking shit first. My bad, bro. I don't want to take 16 damage, so I'm going to do that. You're going to play the library organizing game? When the Wholesome Chungus Cozy game is uses generative AI to create all the assets. Is that what you want? You wanted to come here? You want to start to argue? You want to argue right off the bat? Couldn't be me, man. Is that the one with 1,000 books? Yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever you'd like, you like. Like, I played Wilmot's Warehouse until it got frustrating. I fucking get it. But, like, I don't know if this makes me neurotypical or a-neurotypical, but I don't really like the idea of being put in a dirty-ass room and they're, like, just sorted out. That, for me, is not... It doesn't appeal to me. Now, if I could listen to music while I did it, that might be a different story. If I could put on, like, if I could put on Gaucho by Steely Dan and then do it, that would be one thing. But on stream, no, I don't think so. Give me a well-laid plans. And then let's go fucking crazy, man. Let's get fucking freaky now. Guy who lives in a shithole but cleans in the game instead of in his own house. Yes, but that's not, like, my house is clean. And I've gotten myself in trouble with this discourse before. My house is clean because it's a group effort to fucking keep it clean. You're fucking dead, bro. If I lived alone, well, I don't know. Honestly, I would love to have other men weigh in on this. Men are not giving their opinion enough these days. We need to solicit more opinions from cishet men like myself, okay? If I lived alone now, I would keep my place tidy. Not necessarily spotless, but tidy, because I've already gone through the courses. I've gone through the necessary material to get to the point where now I also get bothered when the house is untidy. I go clean up, I do the dishes, I wipe down the countertops from time to time, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I make sure that the place is tidy. But if I had never been married or like lived with my partner for like a long time, could be a disastrous type situation. Still be I'd probably be having philosophical, like, Zizekian discussions about like, what's the point in cleaning it? It's just going to get dirty again at some point anyway. Stuff like that. I'm not going to say that wouldn't have happened. You have to go through the trauma in order to change permanently, bro. 100%. And that's why, that's the base principle that I have that then gets me in trouble with the second, which I feel like is just a corollary. The corollary that I have is that if a man has not lived with a partner, a romantic partner, for like a few years, by the time they're 40, is it too late for them to ever change? That's the one where people go, I didn't come here to be sad. But I'm like, I think it might be too late at that point to change, because the brain is like ossifying at that point. The brain is like calcifying. I was moldable. I was teachable when I got involved in this situation. Are the straights okay? Don't fucking put that shit out there. I know some of you are living in a fucking mess right now, okay? Regardless of where you're at on the gender spectrum or your sexual preferences, I know some of you got like old cans on the ground. I know when you stand up, it sounds like a fucking recycling depot in there, okay? Guy who's never seen a woman's apartment. I got in so much trouble. If we're talking 20-year-old man, 20-year-old woman, worst case scenario, the worst amalgam, everything in the apartment is the 20-year-old man's, except the bathroom is the 20-year-old woman's. With the fucking apothecary's table of 8 different kinds of shampoo with all the lids open and like pink and blue and green liquids like all spewed all over the shower wall and stuff. He's speaking the truth. Damn, I'm being emboldened. This is dangerous. Nah, I'm pretty chill. I'm more chill than you would expect. There is like a bit of a cauldron going on in there. I like these 2 cards. I think we have enough damage. Give me a backflip. Guy who does not have sisters and has not lived with women who aren't his wife. That's a crazy fucking, like, gatekeep. Guy who's only, are you on like your 5th divorce or something? Like, what's going on here? Unlike you, I've been married to 4 different women. I'm coming in with the brave opinion that all people are slightly different from one another. I actually, and Kate, feel free to push back on this if you like. I kind of mogged my wife in the marketplace of ideas last night, because I was telling her I had some sweet chili pork that I got from the grocery store on Sunday in order to eat for lunch on Monday. But then when it came time for lunch, I was like, am I even going to warm this up? Or am I just going to eat it cold? Save a little bit of time. So I took a bite of the rice when it was cold, and I went, that's horrible. I'm going to warm it up. And then she said, men are all the same. And it was something along those lines. She said, it's interesting how similar most men are. Like something like that. And then I said, I think you'll find women are very similar to each other too. I find most of them enjoy their food warmed up. And she laughed. I fucking got her. I felt like that was a great little reply afterwards to sort of Jeet Kune Do the energy back in the other direction. I felt like that was a good one. I didn't say destroyed. I didn't say destroyed. I don't have any real discard engines, huh? Dagger throw's still pretty good, but you know what? Let's keep the deck a little lean right now. And then he said, tonight we are eating sushi. I gotta be careful with where I'm going on this discourse, but I think I've become a sushi over pizza guy for sure. Card draw here. Make a potion, space some damage in there. There's something about the thing is, I think it's craving driven. And what I mean by that is like, it's very easy to satisfy a pizza craving by just getting a slice. But you can't really just get like a slice of sushi. Like it doesn't seem appropriate to go to a sushi restaurant and be like, I'll have one, can I get one tuna roll, please? Like 6 little pieces of tuna. Like you're gonna be sitting there waiting for it in the first place. It's more of a time investment. You just go into the pizza by the slice place, you look in the warmer, you grab whatever they got, you're in and out in like 3.5 minutes, right? The sushi is more like, to satisfy this craving, I need to block the dinner time out to get it. AM, PM sushi. I've legitimately never had like gas station sushi, and I'm not gonna start now, hopefully. Well, motherfucker. Bad news for you. It turns out I actually have some fucking AoE in my deck. Dumbass. I think we should accept taking 20 damage to ruin your life on the next turn. Save the potion. Yeah, okay, we can do something good here. We can do something decent here. You're fucked, lad. You think the older singles in society should tap out early? So you're suggesting... I had to run that through the linter first. No, I'm not suggesting that. What I am suggesting is that if you are... trying to make it woke. If you are a middle-aged woman, don't date a guy your own age. It's too late. If you're gonna date a guy your own age, date a divorced guy, because then someone else might have already done the work. Otherwise, find someone who's like 25 and mold them, because you still got a chance. Or widowed, it could be widowed as well. Stop talking. I'm telling you. The other thing is, if this makes you feel bad and you're a 40-year-old man, just look at your desk, okay? If your desk is, it's a little bit of a red flag if your desk is super clean. That's giving serial killer a little bit. But if your desk is like not a disaster, you're fine. If your desk is fucked up, maybe it's time to be the, you know what Michael Jackson said? I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Wait, Kate's on librarian. I know your desk is fucked up. Don't type 3 question marks. I mean, aren't you working like 20 hours a day or something like that? I'm pretty sure your desk is fucked up, man. I think your desk is fucked. I don't eat at my desk, lad. You can accrue garbage in lots of different ways. It doesn't have to be via food, you know? This Into the Michael reference is a crazy arc. It's literally going to make $300 million worldwide at the box office. That's all you need to know, young pup. Zhao Peng Fu. Nine. You know what? We will transform a card. And get a worse card. And then rest to get more max HP. Are you going to learn all your catchphrases in Mandarin? I already got 2. Zhao Peng Fu. And also, Ni she mei guo, ni bu shi mei guo ren, ni bu shi mei guo ren. It's free to play this combat. I don't really give a hoot. What is Xiao Peng Fu? You know, librarian. Little friend. You're not on that. You're not on that Scarface pack. It's Peng Yo. Pronounced Yao. Peng Yao. Zhao Peng Yao. Whatever. Say hello to my little friend. You have a contrarian opinion of Obsession due to Kino Brain? No, I haven't been to the movie theater to see a new movie in like, I don't know, like 11 months or something, man. I haven't seen Obsession. That shit is not gonna come to the Criterion Collection until like 2034 or something. It's gonna be a while, man. Nah, sorry, your ass ain't killing me. I need to wait for Janus Films to get the rights. The rights. Janus Films be like, here's a movie about Chandler. You guys know it? So anybody here seen Friends? Has anybody here seen Friends? She was always... She was after Chandler. That's one thing I know about Janice. If there's one thing I know about Janice... She was pursuing Chandler, and her laugh was kind of annoying. But other than that, I don't think she was that bad. I don't really know why they all wanted Janice to die. Like, she's just trying to do what she can to stay alive in New York, man. I don't know why they had such a fucking problem with her. By the way, we're dead, but that's, like, normal. She was kind of annoying. Yeah, but have you seen Chandler? Ross is right there. Could I be any more annoying? That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, Janice was great. They should make a show about Janice. Big money, big money. Wait, that's actually fucking great, man. I thought you didn't watch Friends. I watched like every episode of Friends. You must be thinking of somebody born in 1992. I was born in 1988. I think I watched every episode of Friends. The Nanny? Watched a lot of The Nanny for sure. Wouldn't mind watching some more. So true, born in 92, haven't seen it at all. I mean, it's missable, don't get me wrong. I mean, wow, Pinpoint can be good, though. Yeah, I know I'm Chandler-coded. You ain't the first person to point out that I'm Chandler-coded. Zhao Peng Fo. Peng Yu. I'll get it one. It's a hard language. Many people are saying the hardest. Even people in chat are typing 2 different sounds, by the way. Some of them are saying yo, some of them are saying yow, just for the record. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're like, why can't he get it? I'll get it when you get it, man. I'll get it when you get it. I've not played After Image yet, unfortunately. Bunch of posers in here. Well, I was saying to Kate, like, and trust me, as an ESL teacher at a point in my life, I completely get it. But, you like a snake bite just to do some damage, man. But, the sense of superiority you have as the language teacher is so funny because literally you can't be wrong. Like, you're saying, well, I'm Chinese, so this is how you pronounce it. I don't know, like, you might not be saying it the way it's supposed to be said either, but people know what you mean because, you know, you're surrounding it with shit that sounds right in context and their brain is filling in the gaps. So you just, no matter what, like, there's some shit, you guys laugh at me for the way I pronounce some things. That's how I taught 250 Korean kids how to speak English. And sometimes they would say, isn't it said like this? And I'd be like, come on. They brought me here for a reason. I don't know what's little in Korean. Okay, can you help me out here? I know what I'm talking about. Chonggum Chingu. They brought me here for a reason, okay? Now they're all going around saying decal. Yeah, it's true. That was an advanced lesson, though. Upgrade 2 to randoms. We take a shot at this. As long as it's one non-basic, I'd be stoked. Oh! Like it, love it, gotta have it type shit. They're all going to America saying bathroom. The word for bathroom is one of the ones that pisses me off the most, if I'm being dead ass with you. All the words are bad. And the skies are gray, and the skies are gray. Like we in Canada, we might call it bathroom or washroom. If you ask for the bathroom, you're obviously not taking a bath. You want to like take a dump or something. You're washing your hands, but that's not the main reason you're going there. But if you ask for toilet, people are like, oh, you're being gross. Like, why do we have such a problem with this? This is why Seisua is such a good guy who's fully internalizing becoming Mandarin. Everything's better in Mandarin, bro. You always need a dagger spray. There's always money in the banana stand. Let's take an aggro path here. It's on a Winter's Day? Whatever, man. I don't know shit about the mamas and the papas except for ham sandwich. Huge. Are the balds okay? I think so. I'm all right. Being bald is crazy though, because sometimes you like forget that you're bald. Sometimes you like go into the mirror or like be in the Seiswa and then look in the mirror and be like, oh, that's right. I don't have any damn hair. Fuck it, let her rip. Flashbang in the mirror. What is crazy though is sometimes you forget, other bald guys, or at least guys who have been bald for a long time, back me up on this one. Sometimes you forget that we live in a cruel society and like when people see you, they will always see you as bald first and don't really think about anything else. Like you think that you're meeting people as peers, like on the same level of status, but then I bet if you put yourself in their brain, they're like, oh, he's the bald guy. This is the, First and foremost, this guy is bald. Which is why bald people are the most enlightened people on the planet. Because at no point do I go, oh, that's the guy with brown hair. That wouldn't be specific enough, bro. Like, a lot of you out there have brown hair, man. My fiance knows you as bald, man. I mean, it's a little superficial, but like, if you're into that, I guess, like, don't let me have you second guess who you're betrothed to or whatever. But it seems a little superficial because you'll also be old one day. There's like a 60% chance at some point you'll be fucking bald. So if you're like, wow, I'm glad that's not me, you need to take a more fucking heptapodish look at the passage of time. Because honestly, it ain't even that far away. And I'm not even talking about a cosmic sense. A human life is essentially one flap of a butterfly's wings. It takes a really, really long time to get from like age 3 to 20. And then 20 to 40 is like that. And I know you're like, that's not going to happen to me. You're already halfway through. You're already halfway through. You don't know yet. And that should scare you at age 23. Because it scares the fuck out of me. Because if 20 to 40 goes by in the blink of an eye, what about fucking 40 to 80, bro? If we should be so lucky. It's a scary thought, man. But then the other scarier thought is about 80 to 90 takes forever. But anyway, I don't know if you're ready for that. Send it. My 98-year-old grandma said, I don't want to live to see 100. But in a way, I know obviously it's framed as like, wow, that's sad. And it is melancholy. But in a way, isn't that kind of like awesome? It's kind of like she's like, don't you feel like that would be a little empowering to be like, I've drunk my fill. I've drunk my fill from this fucking mortal cup. I don't need any more, you know? I'll skip dessert no dessert menu for us, thanks. Like, you know, in a way, I almost feel like the reason that you, on a intrinsic level, the reason that it's sad because it's your grandma is obviously number one. But then like number two is you're like, damn, she's accepted that she's not gonna live forever. But that's still like a possibility for me. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. And if we get to that point, it's going to be worse than death, I think. That's my radical take is don't put me in the Major Kusanagi human consciousness aggregation algorithm. Please, for the love of God, I would rather cease to exist. I would rather have some time to rest. I don't want to be put in the consensus generation machine. Aubrey de Grey didn't die for this? Aubrey de Grey died? The guy who was trying to create eternal life? Is this how I learned that the pseudo-scientist in charge of the anti-senescence project has died? I have no idea if he actually died. That's a big piece of intel. If the guy who was trying to create eternal life died. Lowest Slavist Spire player of all time. Alive at 63, alive and well. That's huge, man. That's huge. Jesus, don't die. You can rely on each other. Every card is a winning run. I guess we want a cloak and dagger. We got shiv options here. One of those. One of these. One of these. Certainly one of those. Wait, you're done? Sad. Weak enemies take double damage. I don't think we're built for that. Are we built for Memento Mori? We literally have like one discard engine. Fuck it, bro. Get fucked, lad. Take 2 of those and call me in the morning. Talking about living forever while dying in Slay the Spire. So true. I don't want to think about dying. I just want to think about those sunshine girls. God, take me back. You know what's crazy is that for you, Alive 2007 is my fucking post nothing, bro. Oh, I know you're talking about, take me back to the summer when Blonde came out. No, man, take me back to the late winter, early spring when Post Nothing came out. Oh, imagine. Blonde on Blonde? I wish, man. Fuck, we're gonna die again. Take me back to when Channel Orange came out. I had a little whiplash in the Discord when there was a chatter in there who said Blonde was one of their favorite albums and they never heard Channel Orange. That one threw me for a loop. And they're not evil for it. But I'm like the exact opposite guy. I listened to Channel Orange, I don't know, like 200 times when it came out. And then stopped listening to all new music forever, like 6 months later. We're gonna die again. We're definitely gonna die. Big Fat -2? Oh, that's for the person who said Frank Ocean's overrated. I thought it was for my existence. And I was like, it's fair, but would you present some supporting arguments, please? Not looking too good, man. Not looking too good. The humble 40 damage explosion. We should be so lucky, man. On the bright side, we might be able to get a little weaken in there. Probably not, now that I look at it. To be honest, I didn't know about your existence until last week. I'm feeling it's pretty +2, though. Well, you know, it's the thing, like, when you find out you're a little neurotypical, and all of a sudden you start to say some stuff like, honestly, like, everybody that's ever done anything is neurotypical. Like, Wright brothers, neuroatypical. The, Albert Einstein, clearly neurodivergent. Abraham Lincoln, neurodivergent, bro, 100%. Everyone who's ever done anything good for mankind has been neurodivergent. Like right now, you're in a very like pro NL phase, but it'll change. I'll say something offhand without even thinking about it it might be related to Sonic or board games or food or like picky eating. You'll be like you're right now you're agreeing with me 100% of the time. You're gonna find that 99th thing where you're like, wait a second, this is like a betrayal. This is a betrayal now. And it's a natural phase. And then you go away for a while, and then you come back. And we kind of find like a homeostatic, like a set point, you know? And it works for all of us. It works for all of us, man.